Hello everybody. Excuse me, this is Deb. I'm on the mend, guys. I'm on the mend. I think. Anyway, I'm here with our Oh So Inspired collaboration hosted by Call Me Crafty Al Alicia. We post on the 15th of every month. So this month our inspiration was a Pinterest vellum shaker postcard that look like these. They're stitched around the edges, and it looks like they have paper inside and possibly out that are stamped on. These were like graduation type things, if I remember correctly, and there were like a set of them in different colors. Anyway, that was our inspiration, and we could take anything from it that we want. So I had written some notes down here, but you can ignore them because I didn't do them. I did make 2 shaker cards, and here they are. Now the stars of my cards are the Beauty Abounds Cling Stamp Set by Stampin' Up. I used this swirl on one of them, but mostly I used the sentiments. Our friendship isn't one big thing, it's a million little things. And on the other one, I just had the hello. I didn't do the background stamps this time. Also, I used where the stitching came in for me, because I wasn't up to sewing this past week. Rectangle stitch framelit dies from Stampin' Up. They're in the latest occasions catalog, and you get, oops, I'm trying to get them open for you, 13 framelits. And I used, I think, the 3rd and 4th one here, and on the second card I used this second one in on these skinny rectangles here. And then the other thing that was important that I used was the Designer Series paper Floral Romance, also in the Occasions catalog, and I'll list all these products down below. But in that paper, it had 2 styles of vellum. One is this floral one, which I used in the second card, and the other one was this like a peachy floral scrolly kind of thing. So I used those in coordination with some regular paper, which the first card I used this. It's like it's called Petal Pink, but it has Sahara sand and Whisper White in it. And the other one I used paper, but it was this dark green, but it has like a white wood grain on the back of it. I don't know if you can see that. So anyway, I'll show you those. So let's do the first one. So, and it does shake, see? So what I used in it was the iridescent sequins out of the annual catalog for Stampin' Up. And let's see, iridescent sequin assortment. Here's the, and now I stamped this on the vellum directly in, what is that called? Not Versamark. Stays on black ink, because I wanted it to stay on. I did pop it up. I put the vellum onto a rectangle frame stitched, and the vellum is cut out stitched also. And then I popped them up on, Stampin' Up has these foam adhesive strips, so I used those to make my shaker. I did use the embossing buddy. Once I put this up, before I put the vellum on, I rubbed the insider here with the embossing buddy, and I did that to try and make sure the inside of the foam strips were not sticky, so the sequins wouldn't stick to them and they'd move around a little better. So there's a tip for you, and that seemed to work good. The other thing is don't overfill your shaker, because things can move more freely then. So I thought that went good, and I thought it also, all those sequins went with the saying inside, which is, it's a million little things. So you got probably not a million, but quite a few. And these little embellishments are in the Occasions catalog. There's 2 different things. One is these Needlepoint Nook mini buttons, and they come in Sahara sand, and Petal Pink and Very Vanilla. I'm trying to pop it open here so you can see. They're just itty bitty little buttons and they're so cute. So this is Sahara Sand, which is what I used as my background card base. Petal Pink is the color in the paper and the vellum, and then Very Vanilla, which looks more white to me. So I clustered 3 in each of the opposite corners there, and then these little flowers are not these are sequins. They're from the Gingham Gala adhesive back sequins, and I used the Grapefruit Grove one. It's not really Petal Pink, but it went okay. I just added a little pop. And then this little bit of thin twine is from the a leftover paper pumpkin kit. So that was my first card. And like I said, this is Sahara Sand card base. This is Petal Pink. And then the second one I did similarly, but I used the floral vellum. This is Pear Pizzazz as the cardstock. A little out of my comfort zone. I don't usually reach for the greens, but again I stitched the vellum and I stitched the cardstock that had dark green flowers on it, and the other side of that is this like a white wood grain look. And then I stamped hello on top of a little piece of Petal Pink. I stamped the floral in the same color, Petal Pink, and then I stamped hello in Fresh Fig, which is the color of these. And then these little flowers are the Frosted Flower embellishments in the Occasions catalog, and they are clear, Fresh Fig, and Petal Pink. And they're part of the Wonderful Romance, so they were meant to go with these. They're almost the same shape as the little flowers on here. So I put 2 Fresh Fig, 2 Petal Pink, and 1 Frosted Clear on there. And then I just left the blank I left it blank inside with just this spot to write on. So I thought that was really cute. And then the sequins, I used the iridescent sequins, but I also used, I had some of these flat flowers from the 2017 to 19 in color. And I used, this is actually powder pink. And probably Fresh Fig. Yeah, I used Fresh Fig. I used this lemon lime green and the powder pink. I didn't use the green or the berry burst. So I just put 2 of each of those in, as well as the iridescent sequins, to give it some movement. And you can kind of see they're a little bigger. I mean, some of it's hidden because I have that tag on there, the way I did it. But yeah, so that's what I did for that one. And oh, on this I stitched this, but I tried to make sure it didn't come all the way off, just enough that I could slip the ribbon through the first row of stitching. And then here, right in this area, is where I made sure it didn't quite cut all the way through, so that it wouldn't fall apart. And I layered this. This ribbon is variegated ribbon with Petal Pink and Whisper White, also in the Occasions catalog. It's such a soft ribbon. It's really nice. I like it. But anyway, I just felt like I needed some of those little flowers on there, so that's what I did there. Okay, so that is what I took from the postcard vellum inspiration piece that we had. Sorry, I'm just going to do it this way. So you don't see all my writing. I always print them off and write what month it's for on here. So that was our inspiration. This is what I came up with. I've been wanting to use the vellum sheets out of that designer series paper, and I only used a small portion of it, but I did make the 2 cards. So I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and please be sure to check out Call Me Crafty Al, who is our host, as well as all the other talented participants in the Oh So Inspired collaboration. And just an FYI, we will be looking for more collaborators. Alicia is supposed to be putting out, if she hasn't already, a video call for collaborators. Because we've had a few people drop, and we've added a couple, but always looking for more collaborators. So And with that, I'm going to let you go hop on over to another person. Just a note also, if you're interested in any of the products I used in making these cards, they will all be listed below the video with the item numbers, as well as a link to my on-site web store for Stampin' Up. I would really appreciate if you would be interested in ordering anything, order from me. And if you're interested in joining my team, I'm always looking for people to do that as well. Please email me and I can give you some details on it. They're having a great special right now for new hosts to sign up. So you can get actually $50 more in product free with your starter kit than you normally could. So, and there's other deals too. So anyway, I just wanted to come back on and say that. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.